NFL talk, right? Y'all know I'm not a fan of really like the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, it's really hard for me to say this right now. But they doing good. They doing a great job, right? Like, you got CeeDee Lamb on one side. You got that boy George Pickens on another side. You got Javonte Williams running the ball. And you got Dak Prescott actually throwing the ball and delivering the ball to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, bro. So, and you got an amazing O-line who is preventing Dak Prescott from getting like hit and sacked all the time, man. So he's able to stand in the pocket and deliver the ball, man. I got to give a kudos to them Cowboys, man, because they are doing a great job. You know, it just hurt for me to say that because I'm not really a fan about them. My boy DT says, I can't even talk about Tank no more. People be too sensitive out here. No. Nah, bro. I definitely agree. Like Tank fans are like worse. You can't say nothing about him. You can't even. That's like any boxer fan. Like, if we're being serious here, bro. Like, if we're being serious here, man. Like, I feel like that goes for like any boxer fan, man. Because like any boxer fan, it's like you can't even talk about them because of the simple fact. It's like, why are you talking about my fighter? And it's like, yeah, I agree with you 100, bro. Like, you can't talk about Tank. You can't talk about Tank. They are sensitive. But the thing is, it's a sport. It's made to be talked about. It's no difference from somebody talking about a Cowboys game. There's no difference between somebody talking about a basketball game. They are an athlete and they have to be talked about, whether it's good or bad. They have to be talked about. And I think Tank Davis' biggest critic is who he fought or who he is fighting or who he haven't fought. That's the only thing people can say about Tank. They can't say that he's not a great fighter. Tank is a great fighter, but I think people's biggest gripe is Javonte Davis' level of competition. Javonte Davis haven't fought Shakur Stevens, haven't fought Devin Haney, haven't fought who else? And I think that's really like the people that they wanted him to go up against a Teofimo Lopez. You know, and when he fought Ryan at a catchweight. So Ryan wasn't really Ryan. You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest gripe that people have about Javonte Davis, but they can never say that Javonte Davis isn't a great athlete. And even if you say those specific things about Javonte Davis, people get mad. And even he get mad. And then he'll say things such as, what have they doing? What are they doing? And he has a legitimate gripe. What are they doing? Who have they fought? And I would say the only one that is really sticking out within that echelon of people would be Devin Haney, because Devin Haney fought a Lomachenko. He fought a Regis Prograis. He tried to fight Ryan at the time. Ryan didn't want to fight. You know what I mean? So and Devin has been champion. So I mean, WBC champion multiple times. So when we talk about that amongst that group, I would say Devin is the leader in that particular group, even though he had the loss against Ryan Garcia. My boy DT says, some people are cupcakes. They can't even handle when someone disagrees or challenges their opinion. Shout out to my boy DT. DT, you know, you can always call in, bro. You got the number. You a member. You can call in whenever you want, and you get the longest call. You know what I'm saying? Once you become a member, you get the longest call. We don't really cut you off. You got a right to do that. You know what I'm saying? So those of y'all that haven't became a member, man, go check out that membership. You know what I mean? But I know my boy out there grinding right now. My boy says he got his credentials. Shout out to Hi. Have you became a subscriber to the channel, man? Hey, and I want to say, y'all, since our last live, we have gotten 200 more subscribers, man. So shout out to you guys. We're pushing. We're almost at 3,700. We need 25 more subscribers. We almost at 3,700. My goal is to hit 4,000 by the end of the year. But it looks like, mid-November, we might hit 4,000 subscribers. Hey, shout out to Hi says, I just subscribed. Shout out to that boy Hi, man, for just not hitting that subscribe button. Hey, turn your notifications on. That way you get notified Hi when we go live, man. And if you want to check out the memberships, you'll have the number to call in to the show whenever you want to on any topic. You know what I mean? And but yeah, man. Let's go. I think we was talking about football, man. Yeah, I was talking about football. And then, like they've been the Cowboys been doing good. I'm not even gonna lie, man. They've been doing good. It's hard for me to say that about them because I'm not really like a Cowboy fan, not really a Dak Prescott fan, but he's been balling. Now I ain't gonna say he MVP or nothing like that because of the competition that he's been going up against, but I mean, they have an opportunity to go in the playoffs, but they will have to go fix that defense. They getting ran through like bowling pins, man. I'm just saying. And now I want to switch and talk about the Eagles. Bro, I got AJ Brown on my fantasy league, man. I got AJ Brown. Shout out to my boy DT says, welcome Hi to the channel.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
My boy says, I'm a Cowboy fan, and I won't lie, their defense gotta improve. Y'all defense gotta improve, man. We normally have NFL talk, man. So my boy OG Rob got some other stuff going on, man. He's like the Cowboy fan that we talk to Cowboys with. So next week, he said he'll be back next week. So next week, man, for sure, we'll get that Cowboy talk on. We'll get more in depth about the NFL. So right now it's just me doing the NFL talk. So that's just what we got going on right now. But yeah, man, that defense got to improve, man, if y'all trying to go do some things, man, because I mean, that defense got to improve. Trayvon Diggs got to improve. We're seeing Jerron, well, is it Jerron Bland? I know I'm just gonna say Bland. Bland caught that interception last week in Washington and took it back to the house for a pick six. That was big, you know what I mean? So shout out to him, man. And when CeeDee Lamb went down, George Pickens sort of kind of like picked up the slack. He picked up the slack and, he put the cape on and he became that guy. Because if you notice in the beginning, they threw him the ball, but they really didn't throw him the ball. You know what I mean? And so that's probably like frustrated him a little bit. But when CeeDee went down, George Pickens picked up the ball, picked up the leadership and was like, hey, deliver me that ball. I'm going to pick it. He's been catching some amazing balls, man. And he's been a big part of that offense being successful as the way that they have been, and now you got CeeDee Lamb. Who you going to cover? Now these other teams that faces the Cowboys, they have to make a decision. Who are you going to cover the most? Are you going to put two guys on CeeDee Lamb? Or are you going to put two guys on George Pickens? Or are you just going to put a guy on CeeDee Lamb and a guy on George Pickens and hope that your defense can stop either one of them? Right now, if you got one guy on both of them, Cowboys might win, bro, because George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are both phenomenal players, man. And the only hole that I would say is that when they got rid of Michael Parsons, even though they probably couldn't stop the run like Jerry and everybody's saying, Michael Parsons was the key to that defense, and he's gone. But I did see that the Dallas Cowboys did try to make a trade for the Las Vegas for Max Crosby. I'm just saying. So we will have to see how that goes out. That boy DT says that defense would have been bad even if they kept Michael Parsons. Damn. He says that defense would have been bad even if they kept Michael Parsons. Damn, DT. My boy says, I agree. Pickens definitely showed up when we needed him to. Yeah, man, Pickens definitely showed up. Oh, and then you can't forget Jake Ferguson. You cannot forget Ferguson. Ferguson is a nice tight end. You know what I mean? Now, he's not a Jason Witten yet, but he's getting close. I don't see too many balls that Jake Ferguson dropped. Jake Ferguson is a phenomenal tight end. I got him on my fantasy league. You know what I mean? So, you know, he can soon to be a Hall of Famer, Jason Witten. You don't really see Ferguson drop any balls. Like, he's catching. He's Dak Prescott pillow blanket. If Dak Prescott is in trouble, who is Dak Prescott going to throw that ball to? He's looking for who? Jake Ferguson. And I think Ferguson is a great tight end, man. He's a future Hall of Fame tight end, man. Yeah, man, he don't drop many passes. I really like Ferguson. Ferguson is a great player, man. I got him on my fantasy league. Shout out to Ferguson, man. Hey, Ferguson run it up every time, bro. Ferguson run it up every time, bro. And shout out to Ferguson, bro. He run it up every time, bro. So definitely shout out to Ferguson, bro. He run it up every time, man. But I want to talk about the Eagles. Now, y'all remember when I said that the Eagles is struggling, that there's something wrong with the Eagles. And OG Rod was like, oh, man, there ain't nothing wrong with the Eagles. I'm like, bro, something is wrong with the Eagles. The Eagles is struggling. Bro, here come A.J. Brown with the post. And then he posts another post. His post simply says, they're using me without using me, or using me without using me. What does that mean? Give him the ball. A.J. Brown had 2.7 points on my fantasy league, bro. 2.7, A.J. Brown, the top guy? What? Where did they do that at? I had to send A.J. Brown a message the other day, man. I said, A.J., can you please have a talk with the Eagles organization, bro? We need you to get the ball. He balled out Sunday. He balled out Sunday. I just want to go show you guys. I want to go look at A.J. Brown's stats, right? And I think the thing is with Philly was Saquon Barkley was so successful when he came in. He changed the whole dynamic of that football team. Where, hey, if we ran this ball with Saquon, we can make it to the playoffs. And if we continue, we can go to the Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley came in. The ball went from A.J., Javonte Smith to Saquon Barkley. And Saquon Barkley became that household name for the Eagles foundation. Saquon Barkley became that household name for the Eagles. And they forgot about their receivers. And so now the receivers are like, man, dang, give us the ball too. And so I think that's the thing, man. And you can't be mad at A.J. Brown because A.J. Brown is an athlete. A.J. Brown wants to be the guy with the football. A.J. Brown got to be the guy. He wants to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? And so I have nothing wrong with A.J. Brown wanting that football. And I'm proud, bro. Like, damn, can your receivers get some? too. I'm just saying. My boy says, Ferguson has been the most consistent tight end Dallas has ever had since Whitney. Yo, I definitely agree with that. My boy says, let's talk about them Eagles. Yep, that's what we're discussing. He says, slowly became the run first team. My boy Juke in the building. Hey, I was just about to talk about Danny Dimes. Juke, you right on time, bro. Hey, and if y'all want to call in to the show and talk y'all ish, I'm gonna post the number again. Boom, there it is. If y'all want to call in and talk y'all ish about your football team, man, I'll post the number for a little bit. Let y'all call in. You give you a little time. He says, let's talk about the Indianapolis Colts and the stud Danny Jones, aka Danny Dimes, aka Indiana Jokes, 6-1 season so far. Hey, listen, this is what I'm going to say about Danny Dimes, bro. Danny Dimes made me some good money on prize picks. Hey, bro, Juke, make sure you go follow me on LikeableDialogue. You see it right here above my head, LikeableDialogue. Go send me an inbox next time you pick some prize picks. I have yet to win a prize pick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have yet to win a prize pick, man. So, bro, do me a favor. The next time you go pick a prize pick, please inbox it to me, bro. I got you, brother. Seriously. Yo, Juke, are you already following me on Instagram? If you ain't, bro, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever social media you got. If you don't got that, bro, then send me an email, bro, or comment on one of the videos. I have yet to win a prize pick, bro. And let me tell you, I am freaking pissed about it, bro. It's like every time I come close to winning a prize pick, bro, one person or two people ended up messing it up, bro. He says, nah, I ain't on Instagram, LOL. What about Facebook? He says, I'll email you or send you a message on Discord, LOL. Hey, look, just text it to the show phone, bro. Screenshot this number, Juke. Screenshot this number. This the show phone. So I'll get that. I got Discord, bro, but I don't know how to use Discord, bro. Like I got it, but I don't really do it. So screenshot this number, bro. Yeah, let me know when you screenshotted it already. You screenshotted it already? I'm trying to win some prize picks. Yo, facts, Juke. I got you. Yo, bro, do that, man. Send me a message, man. Shoot me a message, bro, and I'll lock you in. For sure, man. Yo, do that, bro. But yeah, man, yeah, man, I'm trying to win some prize picks, bro. Every time I do prize picks, bro, I never freaking win, bro. That shit be pissing me off, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hey, I'll be pissed, bro. My whole morning be gone, man. My whole morning be gone, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be pissed off, man. But let's talk about Danny Dimes, right? A lot of people talk so bad about Daniel Jones, and I came out and said it multiple times. I said, the problem ain't Daniel Jones. I said, Daniel Jones can throw the ball. I said, he's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. That is what I said. You got to remember, at the time, Dallas Cowboys was sucking at that time, bro. I said, Daniel Jones is a great quarterback. I said, he can deliver the ball downfield. Look how he was delivering that ball to Malik Neighbors last year. Look how he was delivering that ball. But because he played for the New York Giants, everybody says I was a clown for saying that Daniel Jones was a great quarterback. Look at him now. He's 6-1 from the Indiana Colts.
That's the Likeable Dialogue.
I said the biggest problem with the New York Giants was that they O-line couldn't protect him. The only reason why they ever came close to even winning the game was because of Daniel Jones. They offensive line couldn't protect him, and he only had really one receiver, and that's Malik Neighbors. And Malik Neighbors was doing all he can do to catch the ball. Danny Dimes. I've been said Danny Dimes was a great quarterback. He just needed somebody to protect him and some key players. And look at him, 6-1. But the New York Giants couldn't protect Daniel Jones. My boy says, I'll tell you this prospect is either hit or miss for me. Hey, bro, just send it to me, and I'll pick some from yours, add some from mine. But, bro, I haven't won no money on it, bro. I need you, bro. My boy DT says the career of guys like Daniel Jones and Baker Mayfield and Geno Smith should show Shador to be patient. I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. But you know what's going on with Geno Smith right now? He don't have the protection. He's a great quarterback. I always use this analogy, right? Rather I like the Cowboys or rather I don't like the Cowboys, I always use the Cowboys as an analogy, right? And here's what I always say. If you took Daniel Jones from last year, not this year because he's successful this year, but if you took Daniel Jones from last year and you put him in the Dallas Cowboys organization behind the Dallas Cowboys O-line from last year, Daniel Jones would have been a better quarterback with the Cowboys than he was with the New York Giants. And I always use that because Dallas always have a great offensive line, right? You put Jackson Dart behind the O-line in Dallas, he's going to be a phenomenal talent. You put Russell Wilson behind the O-line in Dallas, he's going to be what? A phenomenal talent. So it's about the talent that you surround these quarterbacks with. And poor Geno Smith is getting squashed on like a bug. Why? Because he don't have the O-line like a Dallas Cowboy. You put Shador Sanders in Dallas? Woo! We fly high, no lie. You know that it's balling. I'm telling you, you put Shador behind an O-line in Dallas, he's going to be balling, bro. I'm just saying. You need an O-line so that you can stay behind and deliver the ball. If you don't have no protection and you just have to hurry up and get that ball out every time and you getting sacks, pressure, how can you be a successful quarterback? You can't. My boy says, like I lost money on the Lions in the Chiefs game, I lost on the Texans and Seahawks game, and I had two other games I lost on. Hey, just send me the prize pick, bro. My boy DT said Saquon was the only reason Giants won game. Saquon and Danny Jones, bro. I'm telling you. My boy say, man, get that ish out of here talking about Shador. He can't even throw a deep ball. I don't agree with that. Dallas has a decent offensive line. My boy say Geno Smith is getting destroyed out there. Why he's getting destroyed? Because he don't have a great offensive line. And when you talk about Shador Sanders, bro, he never had a great offensive line, bro. He never had a great offensive line. Shador Sanders never, go back to Colorado. He never had an offensive line. He got sacked more times than any other college quarterback, bro. It was almost if the O-line didn't like Shador Sanders. They would say, oh, you want Shador Sanders? Okay, but he was getting sacked every week. But if you got a great offensive line, maybe Dan Shador can deliver that ball down the field, bro. My boy says throwing 4 picks in a game is crazy work. Gino, you don't have that offensive line. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time for the receivers to go down the field, get open, and deliver the ball. But if your offensive line, like look at Patrick Mahomes, for instance. Patrick Mahomes is a phenomenal talent. Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks out there. But as great as Patrick Mahomes is, he don't have a great offensive line. But the only reason why the Chiefs are successful is because of who? Patrick Mahomes. Bro, but if you put Patrick Mahomes in Dallas, think about the analogy that I'm using here. If you put Patrick Mahomes in Dallas, and I always say Dallas because they always have a great offensive line. One thing about Jerry Jones, he go protect that quarterback. If you put Patrick Mahomes in Dallas, he will be less injured, less times that he has to scramble, and he will deliver the ball even more efficiently than any other quarterback. Any other quarterback. Just saying. And my boy says, that's my point, Juke. I believe he can develop more if given the time. I don't agree with that. LOL. Shador stay in Cleveland. Yeah, Gino did okay with Seattle. My boy says Jackson Dart is the best quarterback in the draft class as of right now. Dart is going to be franchise quarterback. He says, I'm calling that ish right now. Yo, Juke. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Jackson Dart is a great quarterback, bro. He got a great running back in Scottaboo. I'm going to tell you, Scottaboo is not going to last long in the NFL. I like him. I seen when he started to break out and become that and replace the New York Giant running back. I knew Scottaboo was going to be great. But here's the thing. He's not going to last long. Let me tell you why Scottaboo won't last long. It's because Scottaboo likes to run into contact. He likes to hit you in the helmet and run into the contact. Scottaboo is, bro, he's going to be a phenomenal talent, but he's not going to last long, bro. Scottaboo is not going to last long, bro. My boy say Scottaboo is so much fun. I love the little psycho. He's going to have fun CTE. That boy said he's going to have fun CTE. Wow. Yo, Scottaboo is crazy. But the thing is, I don't see him lasting long in the NFL because he runs into contact, bro. Like, it's a different thing you getting tackled and then you falling down, or you want to rough up you want to rough him up, but he's running into a different kind. He's booming him with the head. And every time you see him, he's headbutting something. I'm surprised bro don't have a concussion as many things he be trying to headbutt, bro. He remind me of a bull. Like, bro want to headbutt everything. I'm just saying. My boy says Jackson Dart has the best coaches out of all the rookie quarterbacks. Hey, I think Jackson Dart is what he's done with the New York Giants. He's lit a spark in between the New York Giants, right? And he's shown them that if you surround me with more receivers, he need more receivers. Jackson Dart need more receivers. If he can get more receivers, then he can be an even more phenomenal talent, bro. You know, he need more than Malik Neighbors, because Malik Neighbors is starting to remind me of a Deebo Samuels. Why do you say Deebo Samuels? Because he every year he's getting injured. You know what I mean? At this point, Deebo Samuels need to go hang it up, bro. Like man, like, you know, you are a great talent, but Deebo, you injured prone. You know? Deebo is injury prone. So he needs to go take some time off, man. So they need to, so in the draft class of next year, they need to go get some more receivers and protect that O-line a little bit more for Jackson Dart. Their defense is actually pretty good. I actually like Burns. Burns is actually pretty good. On the New York Giants, he's actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is not all that bad. You know what I mean? They can go get a couple of more, you know, people for the defense. But I would go get Jackson Dart some more receivers and go get him an O-line to protect him. Or if you like the receivers, go get an O-line to protect him. Because that one, I don't know. Not so good, man. Not so good. But yeah, man. You know what I mean? I think we had a great NFL talk. I'm going to start bringing y'all more NFL talk, rather OG Rob come on or not, or rather other people come on or not, man. I think the NFL talk, man, is really good because I be tired of the boxing talk all the time. I ain't even going to lie to you. My boy says, you should have seen Scatterboo at Sacramento. He was destroying the defenses. I can only imagine, bro. He says, let me call in. Go ahead. You got the number, bro? Call in. It's that number that you screenshotted. Call in before we get up out of here. Yeah, call in that number before we get up out of here, man. But Jackson Dart is a great quarterback, man. My boy says, I'm watching. Oh, we got to talk about them weak ass Dolphins. Hold on. Let me catch this call. Hold on, bro. Let me connect you to the channel. I wonder why the channel ain't coming up. Hold on real quick, bro. I gotta go do something. All right, what up, Juke? What up, Juke?
What's good, brother?
What's good, man? Let me get to these two comments real quick, then I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you cook. My boy DT says, I'm watching the Dolphins, hoping they get rid of Tua and the coach McDaniels. They definitely getting rid of McDaniels, and Tua already been benched, so they definitely getting rid of them. And my boy says the coach looked like a football player, not football. God dang, DT. Juke, what it do, bro?
What's good, brother?
Not much, man.
The sorry ass Dolphins. These sorry Dolphins. I don't know about the Dolphins. I think realistically, because you're gonna have to get rid of Tua. Like that, I think it's just run its course. Maybe he can go to like another franchise or something. I don't know. Maybe he could try to go to the Raiders or something. I don't know. But even then, I think kind of his career has just kind of sailed. I think if anything, they should try to start Quinn Ewers. And the thing is, too, is Quinn Ewers isn't that bad. He needs some work and he can develop. But like we were like with so on Prize Pick, right?
Yeah.
But also I went to Vegas and I put I think I put like $2,000 down.
Bro,
For
you
the
put
Bills to win.
$2,000 down?
Yeah, like $2,000
What?
for the.
Shout out to Prize Picks. Hey, Prize Picks, you heard that? My subscriber said that he put $2 down. Shout out to Likeable Dialogue. I'm clipping that.
No, it's actually but it wasn't Prize Pick, it was MGM.
Oh, MGM. I'm like, bro, wow, bro. Okay, go ahead, man.
No, I feel like it's, and I say this, right? Even though the Bills are worse off now, like I look at the teams that score a lot, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, look at, and a good example of this too is the Cowboys. Dude, how many games have the Cowboys had where they scored over 30 points? It's ridiculous. And it's actually ridiculous. I look at that, I'm like, why is the Cowboys kind of cooking on offense?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And, I mean, you got to give it to, the O-line, of course, right? But I think that, and another interesting team that I'll look at too is the Patriots. The Patriots kind of like coast,
Yeah.
They're kind of like a low key team, and right now I think they're 4-2, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check.
Yeah. You know what, bro? The Patriots actually, they not utilizing Stephon Diggs. Like, I don't know if, like, I watched a couple of their games because I got Stephon Diggs on my fantasy league, man. And he ain't doing too good. Like, if they can deliver the ball, if what's his name? Drake Mack, I forgot the quarterback name.
Drake May.
If he can do, if I don't know how the O-line is, right? Because I watched a couple of their games, right? But if they O-line can, like, it's the what I go back to, the analogy that I go back to, the Dallas Cowboys. One thing if Jerry Jones have done was protect the quarterback. And that's what these organizations are failing to do, is protect the quarterback, bro. So we don't really know how good Drake May really is without the proper protection, bro. And I feel like number nine, what's his name, is Bude or something like that. Number 9 on the Patriots. I believe I've been watching him. Yeah. He's been doing pretty good, but they haven't been able to deliver the ball to Stephon Diggs like they should been able to. They did it during the Buffalo game. He came alive, but after that, he just went downhill.
That's another game I lost money on. I was like, for sure, like the Bills are going to beat the Patriots, and they end up winning by 3. And I lost money too on. I wanted them to go above, because I needed them to go above 45 points, and they just missed it by like 3. I was like, you bastards.
Dang.
Total points combined. But regardless, I think that the Bills have an interesting season, and dude, really the one thing that's shocking is really the Indianapolis Colts. Like, everything that they're doing is right. And another team I want to talk about really quick is the Broncos. Dude, the Broncos kind of have like a Trojan horse kind of a vibe, right? I mean, we saw it against the Giants. Dude, that last fourth quarter was amazing.
Right. But we also have to remember, too, who they came back in the fourth quarter against was the New York Giants. Could they done that against any other team?
Honestly, I think that Broncos are very interesting because they're kind of in a sense like the Chargers in a way, right? Where the Chargers have a lot of, like key good players, like phenomenal players, right? It's just how you are utilizing them, right? And with Bo Nix, I mean, granted, yes, it is against the Giants, but like, let's look at the Giants right now, like we were talking about, right? I mean, Jackson Dart and Scatterby have like ignited something in this Giants team, right?
Right.
Where like, okay, they might not be great necessarily like a contender this season, but give it a couple of years, man. Down the line, they're going to pick up some pieces and they'll start winning games. And you're like, holy shit, you know?
Right.
And my thing was, you know, we talk about teams like that, like take an example for last season, the Washington Commanders. Everyone thought Jaden Daniels was hot shit. I was like, let's pump the brakes just a little bit.
I think a lot of people jumped the gun. Hold on 1 second, Juke. My boy Aaron says, just arriving. LD, do you gamble on sports? Yeah, and I've been losing every time on Prize Picks. Shit, I'm mad. I'm trying to get somebody Prize Picks who've been winning. My boy DT says, the record for McDaniels already stated Tua is the starter. Dang. He says, heck, even Drake May is putting up points. Diggs starting to fall off. All them baby mamas is a distraction. God dang.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Boy, y'all ruthless, boy. Hey, you know what? You probably might be on to something. Aaron, what it do?
I'll say this too, right? Is I like Jaden Daniels as a quarterback. I think he is a great quarterback, right? I don't think he's at an elite level yet, right? I mean, he had one great season as a rookie, which, you know, that's awesome, right? But like you look at their season now, it's like they're kind of falling into this limbo of like mediocrity, and you never want that, right? And another team that's interesting that is kind of on my radar is the Steelers. Now, I know what people may say about the Steelers, right? But give it up to Aaron Rodgers, right? The dude still plays at an elite level. Sure, he can't move like he did in his 30s, right? He doesn't have the wheel, but he can still sling a motherfucking football, dude. He can,
but he's a little bit older now. I don't see, I mean, do you think let me ask you a quick question. He's only signed for a 1-year deal. Do he come back next year or no?
I see. I think if
yes or no, Juke, yes or no.
I don't think he comes back another year. I think this is going to be his last year.
I got one more question on that. I got one more question for you on that. Aaron Rodgers, do you think he would be more successful had George Pickens stayed? Because it would have been Metcalf and George Pickens. Would he have been more successful?
I think 100%.
I agree.
100%. Because he really only has like DK Metcalf and like another receiver that he throws to. So like they have his number, right? That's why like you see it like a lot of the highlights is just him throwing to DK Metcalf, because DK Metcalf can actually like hold on to the ball, because Aaron Rodgers throws bullets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Juke, you got to become a member, man, to stay on the phone this long, bro. You've been on there 10 minutes. I normally give regular callers like 5 minutes, man. I appreciate you, Juke. You got to go check out that membership, man. You can stay on the phone a lot longer, man. You say what?
I said, my bad, brother.
No, man, you good, man. No, Juke, man, look, I really do appreciate you calling in to the show, though, man. Listen, when I put that number up there, anybody can call in. But once you're a member, you can call in whenever. You can interrupt my call or whatever. Once you're a member, you can call in whenever. You know what I'm saying? You call in multiple times if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And
so I can be like Rodway's mom. You call me whenever.
Hey, you could be like, you could call me whenever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then Juke, go get you an Instagram, man. Go get you an Instagram, bro. And then follow the page. And then once you follow the page, follow the Likeable Dialogue fan page. Go ahead.
Can I text this number and show you how to like work Discord so I can show you my prize pick?
Yeah. Definitely. That's why I gave it to you too. Yeah, text that number. Text that number. That's the show phone, man, for sure. But man, definitely check out that membership, man. You can call in whenever, and then if you go create your Instagram, Juke. I don't know how old are you, Juke, if you don't mind me asking. You sound really young as hell. If you got a Discord, you ain't got an Instagram. That's crazy.
Well, no, I have an Instagram, but I just don't use it.
Like, well, I need you to go use that, man. Go give us that follow.
Dude, the thing is, I don't really have time for Instagram. Like, dude, the thing is, I'm the type of person who I compare myself to others, right?
Yeah.
And so I had to cut that out of my life, right?
Okay.
Because Instagram shows a bunch of multi-millionaires in their 20s, and you just look at yourself and you're like, man, I'm not at that level.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel a certain type of way. That's why I had to get rid of Instagram.
Oh, well, get rid of it, bro. I don't want you to be emotional, man. Look, F them, bro. You the ish, bro. You the ish, bro. You the ish. You gotta walk around and act like you the ish, bro. You the ish, man. And guess what? Half the stuff that you see on Instagram, Juke, and you know what? It's probably, you know what, bro? They say God work in mysterious ways, and maybe this was meant for you to call into the show right now. And I ain't trying to have a sentimental moment or anything like that, Juke. But Juke, don't compare yourself to them, because 95% of them are faking it. They are in the same position as everybody else, Juke. So in your mindset, Juke, you have to know whether you rich, poor, medium, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You are the ish regardless, bro. You heard it here first from your boy LD and LikeableDialogue.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Real talk, Juke.
I'm going to do this for you, brother. I'm going to text this number, and then I'm going to show you. I'll text you, and then I'll show you some of my price picks and what I like. And then you'll have to send me over like what yours are. Because how much are you losing though on the price picks? Like,
I don't even want to say Juke. I don't even want to say Juke. I don't even want to say. So, my pockets hurt. I'm trying to do CPR on my pockets right now. Shit, my shit is on ICU. Real talk.
Okay, brother.
But I appreciate you, Juke. All right, man.
I'll go ahead and text you. Thank you, man.
All right, yeah, no problem. Hey, man, I really hope that the AI don't pick up all of that unnecessary talk. I swear, AI will pick up the most unnecessary talk and be like, this what the whole channel was about tonight. And it wasn't really, it really wouldn't be about that. My boy says, hold on, Aaron. You're not working with the feds. It's not legal in all states, brother. He says, you won't with me. I chose NBA Boston -155 tonight. I will email you tomorrow. Check your email spam. Look for Spartans. Now, Fish, I got you, bro. My boy says, no offense, Aaron. I'm halfway joking. Rodgers is walking a fine line and is limited now. He has 2 years or less in the league. Hey, I got to agree with that. Definitely has a little less than that, man. My boy says, at Daniel Thompson, LOL, I'm just a sports handicapper. Yo, man. Hey, but anyway, man, listen. I like Daniel Jones. I've been said he was a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I've been said Danny Jones was a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Now he's 6-1. Everybody was saying, oh, he ain't this. Well, why was they calling him Danny Donovan? But to get back to what DT was saying, bro, I got to go, like, Tyreek Hill is hurt. They got to protect Tua more too, though, man. It's, to me, man, like, when these quarterbacks are not successful, they have to, like, protect these quarterbacks. Let's look at Justin Fields. He just got benched last week. And the owner came out and said, that Justin Fields is not a great quarterback. The owner came out and said this. Again, if they put Justin Fields back in there, I would feel less than to get back in there, man. But that's another thing that I say about all of these running quarterbacks. Like, the NFL needs to get back to these throwing quarterbacks, because all of these running quarterbacks, they're not going to do nothing in the long run but get hurt and then cost your franchise money. I'm just saying. Like, when have we really seen Justin Fields deliver the ball down the field? Like, all of these running quarterbacks are just really, I mean, I know that's the new wave, but we need to get back to the old wave, bro. My boy says Justin Fields is a decent QB. Just suck blank. You know what I'm saying? I think like we need to get back to these throwing quarterbacks, the Tony Romos. You know what I'm saying? The Drew Breeses, the Tom Brady's, the Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get back to these throwing quarterbacks. I remember, bro, when football came on, the world was tuned in because why? We had elite quarterbacks. We don't have no elite quarterbacks in this league no more. My boy says, I can give Daniel Jones credit for a good season, but I need to see multiple seasons before he figure something out. My boy says, I hear what you're saying. My boy said, my boy Aaron Gamble says, you're connected, LD. We need a fair balance. I say 60-40 pass run. That's exactly what we need, bro. We need like a 60-40 run or something, bro. Like, we need this because it's like, bro, we tired of seeing you run that ball every time. I'm tired of seeing that. And like, and I know y'all gonna get on my ass when I say this. Like, Lamar Jackson. Yes, he's a great quarterback. Yes, he's a great quarterback. Yes, he can run the ball. Yes, he can throw the ball. But you don't think them receivers like, damn, how many times you go run this MNF ball? I'm just saying, bro, like a running quarterback will piss me off if I am a receiver because what is my job? My job is to receive the ball. My job is to catch that ball and run for the touchdown as much as I can. My boy Juke says Lamar Jackson is a glorified running back who can throw it. Hey. Well, wind that back. My boy say Lamar Jackson is a glorified running back who can throw the ball. Shout out to that boy Juke. Juke, I'm telling you, bro. I'm saying the same thing, bro. My boy says, I think edge rushers are so common now. Scramble abilities became a necessity. My boy AG says, to be fair, today's quarterbacks don't have a quick release response to eye the field like Brady. But, bro, we can't say that. You a quarterback. That is your job to eye that field, bro. Which brings me to my another topic. Bro, we cooking tonight, bro. We are cooking tonight. I'm just saying. I think I want to save my next topic about Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to save Trevor Lawrence for next week. For tomorrow. We're going to have more NFL talk tomorrow, y'all. I got to save Trevor Lawrence for tomorrow. Because, bro, I'm not going to lie. When they do have Travis Hunter on the offense, that boy be wide open. And Trevor Lawrence don't look his way. I'm just saying, dog. Hey, we're gonna speak on Trevor Lawrence tomorrow, man. We're gonna speak on Trevor Lawrence tomorrow. NFL talk coming live tomorrow, y'all. Yeah, that's the topic for tomorrow. NFL topics tomorrow. Yeah. Tune in. I'm done with the boxing ish, man. You know what's it's gonna be so crazy and so sad, man, that like when football go off, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm gonna be heartbroken because I barely watch basketball. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, for me to watch the sport, it's gotta be physical. So when football go off, I'm gonna be heartbroken. My boy AG said, please don't mention Trevor Lawrence. Ever since he got paid, he been trash. Yo, don't worry, bro. I ain't gonna mention him too much tonight. But we gonna mention him tomorrow for sure. We gonna mention that dude tomorrow for sure, man. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm gonna go to this poll that we had put up. We said, is Danny Garcia a Hall of Famer? 67% of you guys said yes. 33% of you guys said no. So 67% of y'all said that Danny Garcia is a Hall of Famer. Shout out to my boy DT with the $2 super chat. Shout out to my boy DT with that $2 super chat, man. That's what it's about, man. Support the channel, man, that you get into cooking from, man. Because you go to another YouTube channel, you won't even get the love and the support that you get from your boy LD, man. Likeable Dialogue, man. So shout out to that boy DT for that $2 super chat, man. If y'all don't know how DT did the $2 super chat, I'm going to tell you. If you go down to the comment section, there is a money sign. You click the money sign and you can donate to the channel, man. And guess what? We don't even have to be live for you to donate to the channel. You can watch a short, and on that short, you see that dollar sign, you can click on that short, and then you can still contribute to the channel, man. So please, y'all, contribute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Send a little something to the channel. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all don't know what all I do and pay for behind the scenes to run this YouTube channel. I be tired as hell. You know what I'm saying? Barely posting, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice this week, I haven't been posting shorts because I've been so occupied. You know what I'm saying? So, man, show love to the content creator, man, that's bringing y'all this great content, man. Don't be afraid to hit that super chat. Shout out to my boy DT. Shout out to DT for being the longest reigning, defending championship member. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that boy. Been holding the channel down with that membership. And shout out to that boy HG on that membership. If those of y'all, man, go check out the memberships, man. I'm telling y'all, man. You know, man, you get extra love with the memberships, man. I'm just saying. Our boy say, don't worry, I'll help you out with winning picks. Hey, I appreciate that, Aaron. Hey, because your boy need it, Aaron. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm down bad right now, bro. I'm down bad right now, bro. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, those are just some of the football topics, bro, that's just been like on my mind, bro. Been like driving me crazy. So I had to like bring y'all the stuff, man. My boy DT says, LD, I forgot to tell you. I got a new position. I got that new position I was shooting for. That's a $7 raise. Shout out. Shout out to my boy DT. My boy got that big $7 raise, man. Shout out to that boy, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, man, to that boy DT for that, bro. Hey, congratulations, man. My boy says, bro, that's a $7. Bro, that's a $7 raise is crazy. It's not crazy, but I'm saying a $7 raise is a total difference on your check. So shout out to you, man, especially in this economy. Hey, brother, shout out to you with that raise, bro. One more time, round of applause for my boy DT, man. One more time. Shout out to you, bro. My boy say, I start on the 31st. Shout out to you, man. I can't wait for the 31st to come, bro. My boy says, congratulations, Daniel, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to my boy AG, man, for congratulating y'all. Hey, listen, just to sum it up, man, we talked about the Cowboys and how they're doing a phenomenal job. I'm not the biggest Cowboy fan. So for me to say they're doing a phenomenal job, hey, man, they're doing a phenomenal job with the schedule that they have. But I want to see when they go up against KC, Detroit, and it was one more, I think the Buffalo Bills, maybe. I think that's when they go up against or something like that. I'm not for sure. But they got a hardcore schedule coming like towards the end of the year. I want to see how they do against them. right now, the Cowboys schedule, I'm just actually going to pull it up, man. How about we just pull it up? Right now, the Cowboys schedule, I mean, they got some fairly easy opponents. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got them winning their next couple of games. Like, I want to see how they do against the Broncos, though, Juke. I want to see how they do against the Broncos, Juke. I know we previously talked about the Broncos and how they were able to pull it off against the Giants. But let's see how they do against the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense is trash, but let's see how if they can beat them because the offense are putting up like 30-plus points, right? So, I'm interested in seeing how they do against the Broncos. The Cardinals, they win. They got a bye week because they playing the Las Vegas, right? Raiders, and the Raiders aren't that good. The Eagles is going to be something I want to watch. They got Kansas City. I want to see how they do. And then I want to see how they do against the Detroit Lions. Those are the three games that are going to tell me a lot about what Juke Cowboys are doing. That's what I want to see. Then I got the Minnesota Vikings, Washington, and then New York Giants. But that is what's going to tell me what they're going to do, man. As far as Miami, and they need a change of scenery. The coach, what's so crazy? The coach is the first thing people call for their job. And it's like, the coach ain't the one that's throwing the ball. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the interesting part that people want to see. Like, is McDaniels going to go? Are they going to find another quarterback and let Tua go? Or are they going to give him a bit better protection and give him some receivers and see what he can do then? Because it's really hard to replace a quarterback, right? Because then you go down this rabbit hole of constantly losing, trying to find the right pick. Is this the right quarterback? Can this quarterback do it? So Tua, we got to see what Tua going to do, man. Can he pick up the slack? Or, he blamed it on, the leadership. He says guys coming in late. He blamed it on, the guys. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see here, man. You know what I mean? That's going to be an interesting thing to see, man. But anyway, man, listen, man, congratulations, DT, on your raise, bro. That's big. I'm excited for you, man. And Juke, brother, if you still with us, man, hey, keep your head up. Don't compare yourself to other people because, man, everything glitter ain't gold. And, brother, I promise you that. Everything glitter ain't gold, man. My boy DT says, yes, sir. I appreciate it, fellas. Hey, real talk, man. So, Juke, keep your head up. And remember, everything glitter ain't gold. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you guys. It's your boy LD, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue.
Likeable Dialogue. Remember, guys, you guys can find me on Instagram at Likeable Dialogue, okay? And on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, you know what I mean? Likeable Dialogue Boxing on Facebook. Likeable Dialogue Boxing on Facebook. That's where I want you guys to go. At Likeable Dialogue Boxing on Facebook, but at Likeable Dialogue on Instagram, and then we have another Instagram that's Likeable Dialogue Boxing as well. So Likeable Dialogue Boxing on Facebook, Instagram, and then at Likeable Dialogue on Instagram. Thank you guys. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tapping into the channel, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, smash the comments, and always remember, everything glitter ain't gold. We'll be back with another one tomorrow.